on three. 1, 2, 3. DB. Welcome everyone to the NYG All In DBs. This is the band of brothers right here. This is the guy. These are the guys where chemistry was created. We'll start with Aaron Ross. You know, Swaggy Ross, always on point. You know, we have Kenny Phillips, the man you cannot beat, Deep Phillips. We got Old Soul, the daddy of the group. We got my man Grant. Then we have the giant of the old Giants, man, Corey Webster. He held it down for us. He was the epitome of what the Giants organization wanted, Corey Webster. Our first season together was 2010. Deion came over from Seattle, very familiar with his game, very familiar with him coming out of Tennessee, being a headhunter that he was. And we joined you guys, Aaron Ross, Kenny Phillips, and Corey Webster. 2010 season didn't go as planned, but we did win 10 games. We fell a little short. So what kind of fuel did that put into our tank coming to the 2011 season?
For me, man, I think just to give a testimony to where everybody came from before, everybody was used to winning. You know what I mean? Trell, you had did y'all thing at the U. KP, you know all about that tradition that y'all had at the U. And then Deion at Tennessee. A. Ross, you winning in Texas, you know, hook 'em horns. And then me having the privilege of being able to win down in Baton Rouge, I think we already knew what we wanted to do as far as be a champion at the end of the year. So 2010, I think, was just a stepping stone in order to get where we wanted to get at.
I felt like we had something so solid and so in place, but with Terrell Thomas suffering another season-ending ACL surgery, you know, which was a huge blow for us because he was going to be a major part of our defense for that 2011 season. And beginning of that season, we didn't start off too good, but I think the game that really stuck out in my mind where I felt like we started to make that transformation was when we went down to Philly.
From this point on, we're about to make our mark right now. Hey, right now, this is when we build this chain. Right now, we're in chain, and we stand strong and go everywhere, man. Let's go now. Hey, link up on three. 1, 2, 3, link up.
That Philly game, our chemistry was just continuing to grow. Like, people don't understand, like, how tight we were, man. Like, we are literally like brothers, like blood brothers. Like, we are there for each other. We had each other back. We understood each other. We knew where each other was going to be on the field.
Pumps, looks, lobs one deep down the right sideline. Intercepted by Aaron Ross. And Ross played it beautifully. His second pick of the ball game. And now everybody's headed to the exit. And the New York Giants with an upset on the road against Michael Vick and the Eagles.
Now it's time for us to go back to Arizona. So I'm like, hey, you know, I'm hyped about this one. You know, my stomping ground, the team I just left. Like I say, although there wasn't animosity, I wanted to give it to them. And that game, you know, I feel like, you know, I go out there and I do my thing. I feel like it was probably one of my better games, honestly, as a Giant.
Cobb looking for Fitzgerald, and it is picked off by the former Cardinal and Larry Fitzgerald's very good friend. They were scheduled to have dinner last night, in fact, on Trell Roll.
Trell definitely balled out, and he got the interception. He almost died. You see, he picked it off. He smacked the ground. He almost died trying to get it. But, hey, he put it on the line for the team, man, every week.
I want to say he ran through me to get it, but I'm not mistaken.
I did.
He collided with a teammate, Webster. Both were going for the pick, and Roll, credit him, held on to the football for the INT.
Yeah, he saved me too, D, and took me out, D. It was kind of like the best of both worlds, you know what I mean?
And the Giants are going to win this one. Celebration on the Giants bench, and the Giants fans, many of them here in Arizona, exult in joy.
We keep on winning, keep on playing, doing what we're supposed to. The bright lights only get bigger and bigger. That's what our best foot forward. Everybody knows what this game means.
All right, so listen, we get a little pre-Super Bowl run into, right, over there at Gillette Stadium. I think it was like 50-some odd games that they haven't lost at home. And now we up to the challenge, facing the ultimate Tom Brady and New England Patriots. And I believe that defensive game plan was the ultimate challenge for Deion. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Deion was just standing where you got an interception. He just literally threw the ball right to you.
Brady back to throw. He's looking right now, goes back, left pass, intercepted by Deion Grant. Stepped right in the passing lane of Gronkowski as Brady tried to look him off, and Grant gets the Giants' second interception of the night.
You know, I just set him up, made him think that I was going to go out and win the tight end, then I just kind of cut it. And that was part of the game plan. Make them think that we're in man, but we're really playing zone. We was able to make it work, though, so it's paying out, in our favor.
3rd and goal at the 1. Manning's going to throw. Throws it left to the end zone. Touchdown Giants! Jake Ballard! The New York Giants jump off their bench in jubilation as they have rallied with 2 fourth-quarter touchdown passes, and the Giants beat New England 24-20.
I just want to throw this in. We beat them people 3 times that year. We beat them in the preseason, the regular season, and we beat them in the Super Bowl. I just want to put that little nugget in there. I'm not saying we own them people, but I'm just saying.
We're going to go into playing Washington. They come to our home field and they spank us. You know, they spank us. I just remember being so mad, man, so livid after that game because I didn't think that Washington was good. You know, I'm just being honest with you. I didn't think that they were that good, but they beat us. And I would just remember I went on the radio show and I was saying, there's too many guys on the sideline. But you had guys on the sideline for, a hurt neck or bruise or this, that, and the other. I was like, nah, man, like, how are we going to know what you thinking and what you doing when y'all on the sideline? Y'all not even grinding with us during the week, but y'all want to come out there and play. No, we can't have that, both on the offense side of the ball and defense side of the ball. So, did I call out a team? Yeah, I called out a team. Without talking about particular individuals, yeah, we had some leaders and captains that was on the sideline that we needed. Like, we needed them to be there. And the way you're going to react, the way you're going to handle it is going to be on you. But I turned on the light, and I'll be damned if that week came, we didn't have not one person on the side.
Everybody dressed out.
Everybody dressed out. Everybody. And I just remember saying to myself, we gonna rock. And that's exactly what we did, man. When I tell you we rocked, that Jets game, listen, all we needed was cruise, right? All we needed was cruise and set that tempo.
Manning back to throw. Throws one to the right, completes it to the right for a first down, and running out of a tackle down the right sideline is Victor Cruz. Chased by Smith, hurdles over him, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown Giants, 99 yards!
And he did just that. Well, listen, when he did that, then Ahmad ran, Buddy over going to that end zone.
Bradshaw inside the 10, to the goal line, touchdown Giants!
And one of the Jets he ran through is still on the ground. Wow.
Boom! Rodney Poole got knocked over.
Game over. That's a closer.
So the Giants have won their 5th in a row against the Jets. Bragging rights, and they do it in fine fashion. 29-14.
We never look back. We weren't missing a beat. And from that moment on, I knew we had gold. And I just felt like no matter what any team threw at us, we could not be beat.
4th and inches. They're showing power formation. How about this?
Come on, man. Hey, Texas! Hey, Texas! Hey, Rob! You third! Hey! Watch the angle, Rob. Don't jump! I got it!
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 1. Ryan's going to keep it. He got stopped. He didn't get there. Second time today. They've been stopped on 4th and inches by the Big Blue defense.
The New York Giants are on to the divisional round and a trip to Green Bay against the Packers.
1, 2, 3,
We was clicking so much, especially like to the point where when we played Green Bay, man, our chemistry was on another level, man. We had guys playing it's like we was in each other's head.
And not just doing what we had to do.
They smacked us earlier that year.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
That Green Bay game was a game that brought us together more so as a unit. And watching film so much, I honestly feel like it was some things that we saw as players that could have helped us win. And we said we weren't going to allow that to happen again.
Snap is good. Kick on its way, and it is good. And the Packers remain undefeated.
All they had to do was make us mad if they wanted to bring the best out of us, because when Green Bay beat us, we was pissed off, and we just couldn't wait to see them in the playoffs to go to Green Bay.
That was probably like I think personally our best performance. Like we were so locked in. Everybody just knew what everybody was thinking, what everybody was doing. It wasn't no messed up coverage. Everything was just perfect. I felt like that was one of our perfect games.
Rodgers back to throw. He pumps. He's under pressure. He has the ball stripped away. It's loose on the ground. The Giants say they have it. And they do.
Yeah, we was basically playing above the X's and O's, Ross.
Above the X's and O's.
Go, come on.
Right. We were doing it more better.
More better.
More better.
Rodgers out of the shotgun on a 3rd and long. He's back to throw. He steps up over the middle, deflected and nearly intercepted, and it is off the deflection. It hit one of the linebackers and then deflected to Deion Grant's arms. And that is it. The New York Giants have eliminated the #1 seed Green Bay Packers as they come to Lambeau Field and outplay Green Bay.
They're all in.
And we carried that same mentality to what I personally felt was our biggest challenge when we went up there and we played those San Francisco 49ers. And the defense was honestly the best defense in the league that year. There was a problem. They were honestly a problem. That's the game where I honestly became an Eli Manning fan. Because I kept saying to myself, he done.
Getting up.
He was taking some leaks, man. He was really taking some shots, boy.
Oh my God! Listen, they beat Eli down, and he would get up with that face and his shoulder pad.
Manning in a shotgun set. Manning back to throw. He zips one to the left to the end zone. Touchdown Giants! Mario Manningham.
And then we had a great special teams play.
Boots one, returnable for Williams from his own 20. Lost the ball, and the Giants say they have it. They do. Knocked out by Jaquan Williams. Devin Thomas recovered it.
I just felt like, man, listen, we were clicking so good, man. Like
Lawrence Tynes from 31 yards to put the Giants in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Kick on its way. It's got the distance, and it is good! And Lawrence Tynes has done it again. He's kicked the Giants to the 2nd Super Bowl in 4 years.
Congratulations, Giants. We're going to the big one again. 1, 2, 3.
From high atop Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's the New York Football Giants and the New England Patriots. Super Bowl 46.
Let's do what we do, man. If they don't come through us, they don't score.
One heartbeat.
That's the best way we can put it, baby. If they don't come through us, they don't score.
Just going into that Super Bowl game, like I said, it was a back and forth battle. Brady is going to be Brady. We knew that we weren't going to completely eliminate him from being the great superstar that he is. But I think we did a great job of holding our own. We did a great job of taking away his primary reads, his primary weapons, and not really letting him get going in that first quarter. The second half, he came out, I believe he was like 17 for 17. He had found the rhythm. And then our savior, Chase Blackburn, make a hell of a play on Ron Gronkowski, down the middle of the field, one-on-one by himself.
Jump ball intercepted by the Giants. Chase Blackburn picked it off at the 8-yard line.
Y'all don't know this. That wasn't even Chase man. That was my man. Grunt was kind of hurt in the beginning, but that play Grunt was hurt. Grunt took off on that play.
Yeah, he did.
And I was kind of out of position. Chase saw that on me, played off me, and he made up and went and made that play. That was another situation where it just happened on the time that wasn't even his man. A lot of people don't even know that.
Throughout the course of that game, Tom Brady saying it's like throwing a ball through a forest. He just couldn't see his receivers because our D-line kept coming at him, kept wreaking havoc. They just made it real uncomfortable for him. And, it all boils down to a play, right? You got to play here, you got to play there. Eli throwing a ball that only Eli, in my eye, could have made that throw.
Manning out of the shotgun set, and he's back to throw. Climbs the pocket, deep ball down the left sideline, and it's going to be caught. Was he inbounds? Yes!
What a catch. It's not quite David Tyree, but that is pretty close.
Mario making a catch that only Mario could make, with his balance and his speed and just how he positioned his body and stayed in bounds, and just that safety made the best play on that ball that he could have possibly have made and still wasn't able to get there. That's just how good and how perfect that was on the play by Eli and more importantly, by Manningham. But it all boils down to the Hail Mary, right?
Brady's back. Brady's under pressure. Brady's chased. Brady heaves one down the middle of the field into the end zone. A jump ball.
We got Corey and Ross on the corners. You got me at the nickel that's supposed to disrupt, Wes Walker. Don't let him get down the field. We got KP and Deion, the big guys back there in the back to knock the ball down. I had one job, right? You know how they say you got one job? You got one job, right? Not to let Wes Welker get down the field. And what's the first thing I do? My legs could not move. Look, I saw that ball in the air, man. Oh, man.
Let me tell you what Trey said, KP. We got high jumping AP and Dion back there. Man, what's going got to change?
Hey,
That's what he said.
real.
Like, he don't got a chance.
For real.
The jump ball, and it's incomplete, and the ball game's over, and the Giants have won Super Bowl 46.
Still will, the heart of the champion.
Finish is what Tom Coughlin said, and the Giants have finished off the Patriots in the Super Bowl for the second time in 4 years.
Super Bowl III!
Yes! All on deck! All in! We will not be denied! World champ!
We did that thing, man, and we were victorious. And we know as a defensive back group, we were extremely special. Our play spoke for itself, but we had a chemistry that was like no other. Like I said, it wasn't a brotherhood, we were brothers.
We did it for something bigger than just a ring, you know what I mean? That was a byproduct of what we was out there trying to display, and that was just respect, morals, values, principles, the things that we live on. You know, the ring was a byproduct of that.
We always make sure we stay connected with each other, checking up on one another, make sure we stay locked and loaded, know what each other got going on. And I love y'all boys, and I appreciate y'all for joining us for the DBs. Hey, I'm gonna end this with one thing though. Hey, Webby, you got 2 rings.
Oh, Lord.
I got a ring. Ross, you got a ring, Ross?
I got 2 of them things.
You got 2 of them things? Yeah. 13 years later, you got a ring?
I got one.
I got a ring too.
We